Hallo Leute, ich bin's, eure Shirshiko. Und wir spielen heute zusammen The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Ich probiere möglichst gut das Englisch auszusprechen, aber verzeiht mir, falls es nicht so ist. Und ich denke, wir gehen einfach mal rein. Mich interessiert ja eher die Geschichte und deswegen Daddy's really late. Even got a message from the guild saying he'd be home today too. And Shara's gone traveling around the kingdom on some kind of training. I'm so bored. Maybe I just practice with my stuff a bit more before dinner. Hey, I'm home. Daddy! Sorry to keep you waiting, Estelle. Did you take good care of the house while I was away? Of course I did. Did you run into any trouble, Daddy? Didn't get hurt fighting the bad monsters, did you? Nope. I'm as fit as a fiddle. That reminds me though, I brought you a present. Really? What kind of present? New fishing pole, sneakers, something for my training? Maybe I raised you wrong, Estelle. Aren't little girls supposed to like clothes and jewelry? I like pretty clothes, but they just get dirty. And jewelry breaks when you go play outside with it on. Anyway, Daddy, what's with the big blanket? Is that my present? Oh, you're a sharp one. Now, why don't you come have a look? Well, here you are. Quite a handsome boy, don't you think? But why is my present a boy? Don't make such a fuss or you'll wake him up. Wake him up? You mean he's still alive? Looks kind of dead if you ask me. I've treated his wounds, so he should be in stable condition. In the meantime, however, we need to let him rest. I put him to bed, so if you wouldn't mind heating a kettle of water on the stove, I appreciate it. Okay. Sure sleeps soundly. And he almost looks the same age as me. This is the first time I've ever seen black hair like that too. Certainly does have a nice head of dark hair. And a pair of amber eyes to go with it. That's nice and all, but how about you come clean and fess up? Fess up? Yeah, who is this kid anyway? And why is he hurt? Why did you bring him to our house? Is he an illegitimate child or something? Did you betray mommy? Where have you been picking up these kinds of words? No doubt from Sherazade, I assume. Yep, that's right. For heaven's sake, that girl is going to get me into trouble one of these days with all her nonsense. Actually, I just met this boy while I was out on business. And I don't even know his name. You mean bracer business? Something like that. Oh, look. Huh? He's waking up. Wow, his eyes really are the color of amber. Where am I? So, you're awake now, aren't you? Welcome to my humble home. You'll be safe here, so please just try to rest. What are you trying to pull? Huh? You must be out of your mind. Why? Why didn't you just leave me there to die? Why? Now that's a question I don't know how to answer.
Does things just work out that way work for you? Don't toy with me, Cassius Bride. Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself involved in?
Hey! You're sure shouting a lot for someone who's supposed to be heard? Running your mouth like that is just gonna make it take longer for your body to heal.
Just who are you supposed to be?
I'm Estelle. Estelle Bride.
She's my daughter. Don't you remember me telling you that I have a daughter your age?
Now that you mention it... Wait a minute, don't try and change the sub... Ow! Quit yelling! Alright already.
But you jumping on me like that isn't going to make me heal any faster either.
I don't hear you yelling again, do I?
Jumping on me like that is just going to make things worse.
Do I hear Y-E-L-L-I-N-G?
Never mind, just forget it. As a word of advice, it would be wise not to argue with Estelle while you're in this house. Even I wouldn't stand a chance if I made her mad enough.
Yeah, I can see that. By the way, aren't you forgetting something? Huh? Your name! You know that thing that people call you? I told you mine already, so don't you think it would be unfair and impolite not to tell me yours?
Seems like the logical thing to do if you ask me. Trying to hide it now would only serve to your detriment.
Fine. My name is...
Das ist jetzt der Cliffhanger.
Intro war schon mal schön. It's so bright in here. I stepped like a rock. That must mean it's Dad's turn to cook this morning. I wonder if that means Joshua's still in bed. Guess that's a no. Well, I guess I better get myself ready then, too. Nice, Joshua. Bravo!
Morning, Estelle. I hope I didn't wake you.
I was already up when I heard you start to play. I can't believe how awake you are.
So even the roosters still have bags under their eyes.
Now that I mind, what was that siren song of yours gently lulling this beautiful woman from her slumber?
Do you mean woman? You're the same age and I'm hardly a man.
How wrong you are, Joshua. Maybe the same age, but I am clearly the woman of the house. And that makes you something like my loyal follower, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. How fortunate for you.
Could at least try and sound a tiny bit sincere. Really is a nice tune though, cheerful, yet somehow wistful. I like your other songs too, of course, but this one's my favorite. What's it called again?
Whereabouts of Light.
That's right, the Whereabouts of Light. I wish I could play the harmonic like you, Joshua. Sadly, it's a lot harder than it looks.
Compared to what it takes to use the stuff, I think the harmonica is much easier. It really just a matter of concentration.
You're probably right. I guess my problem is just that if I don't do something that uses my whole body, I start to feel dozy. Okay, playing the harmonica is fine and all, but how about getting some exercise too? All your hobbies are sitting around kind of stuff, like reading and music. No girl is gonna be impressed with just that.
Well, excuse me for being so unpopular with the ladies. Although I feel like I should be the one lecturing you about your hobbies. I mean, what kind of boy wants a girl who loves fishing, collecting bugs and has a fetish for sport shoes?
That's enough talk about hobbies for now. For your information, I graduated from bug collecting a long time ago.
Really? I believe that when I stopped finding beetles in the hallway. Hey, Estelle, Joshua!
Morning, Dad!
Morning, Dad. Breakfast ready? It's ready and waiting. Why don't both of you hurry down before it gets cold?
Okay.
I'm on my way.
Thanks for the grub, Dad. Boy, am I stuffed.
Are you eating or inhaling, Estelle?
Like people say, kids who eat and sleep a lot grow a lot.
Well, make sure you get enough to eat, but don't forget to pour the energy into your work too. That reminds me, you two are finishing up your training at the guild today, aren't you? That's right. It would be a review of everything we've learned up to this point.
And once we're finished, we'll be bracers just like you, Dad. That means I'm not going to let you treat me like a kid anymore either.
Still lack understanding, Estelle. You can only become a junior bracer in the beginning, or in other words, a trainee. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you should work extra hard in your training to become a full-fledged bracer.
Well, I'm not afraid of a little hard work. Just you watch and see what I'm capable of, Dad. I'll be so successful that it won't be long before I pass you, too.
That's the spirit. Let's see what you're made of then, shall we? Let's not start a rivalry here, too. And Estelle, keep your focus on the task at hand. We have a test later on today, remember?
Huh? Wait, what test?
Please tell me that you didn't forget about the test, Estelle. You know, the one that checks whether or not we've mastered the skills we've been learning in training. Don't you remember Shara saying that if we failed, we'd be stuck with a ton of extra homework?
Crap, totally forgot. Now that you mention it, I guess I kind of remember her saying something like that. Don't sweat it. I'm sure we managed somehow or other.
Honestly don't know how you survived this long. Your brain is like a sieve. Papa is sad. How could any child of mine end up with such a careless, over-optimistic personality?
Huh? You're the one that raised me, so I definitely got it from you.
Swear, the two of you act so much alike, but whatever. We should probably head over to the guild soon, Estelle. Sarah's going to be waiting there for us.
Sounds like a plan. You know how crazy scary she gets when someone keeps her waiting. Oh, before I forget, it's my turn to cook dinner tonight. Is there anything in particular you'd like to eat, Dad? Any requests?
Something I'd like to eat, huh? How about a ruin-style scalloped fish in a balsamic vinegar sauce?
What's that?
Things that's a little more than Estelle's cooking skills can handle, or our stomachs. Alright, just wanted to see what kind of reaction I could get. I just have the usual fried fish and omelette. No need for anything fancy, but do try to make something eatable.
How rude. But I can't actually say he's wrong.
Actually, I do have one favor to ask before you head out. I'd like you to pick me up a copy of the Living News from the general goods store. They're supposed to be getting the latest edition in today.
Got it. One copy of the Living News from the general goods store.
If there's any money left over, you can have it as your allowance. However, that means no wasteful spending.
Alright, thanks, Dad.
Okay, we're heading out now. See you later, Dad. Work hard and give Sherazad my regards.
Wir können uns bewegen.
Ich mache jetzt hier eine Pause. Wäre sozusagen der Prolog gewesen. Und im nächsten Part geht es dann weiter mit unserer Reise nach Roland. Unsere Aufgabe: Sherazad. Bis dann und